What's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a good day. So today's video, today's exciting video, well, maybe it's not exciting, but hopefully informative. I want to talk about nutrition labels and if they are actually accurate and should you trust them. And the plain answer to that is they can be quite inaccurate by as much as 20%. The FDA allows about a 20% latitude leeway for companies. That may not 20%, a 20% inaccuracy may not seem like a lot to some people that are not health conscious, but 20% adds up a lot. Imagine you're calorie counting and trying to lose weight, and you're following everything to the T, and then that 100 calorie snack actually has 110 calories. Then you eat something else that's supposed to have 200 calories and it has 215 calories. These calories can add up over time and they could cause a lot of frustration. So you may be doing everything to the T, but these companies, they're not being held responsible for an accurate label. 20% is a lot. So real quick, the best way to measure the amount of calories accurately for a food, for a certain food, is something called a bomb calorie meter. And I'm not a chemist, so just bear with me. I'll try to break this down simply, or very in simple terms. It is like a chamber, and it burns the food that you're trying to measure. And as it's burning, it will heat up water, and the more it heats up, usually the higher the calorie count, because essentially heat and calories are a measurement of energy. So the hotter the water gets as you're burning that food that you're measuring, the higher the calorie content. But I don't have the official statistics to, I don't know the exact number, but obviously a lot of companies are not doing this because they don't need to. It's not regulated. And so how are they getting their nutritional information? Well, they're just basically, okay, they see something, they just go on Google, type in, okay, this has this ingredient, it's got some kidney beans, it's got this, it's got that. They just go to any website, type it in, and then put it in and spit it in, compute it. And then usually what they're finding out is, or based on the studies, and I have a few points I wanted to read, is that usually, unfortunately, they don't overestimate, they underestimate the amount of calories. Unfortunately, it's pretty unfortunate. For instance, got a little piece of paper right here, old school. In a study in the journal Obesity in 2013, researchers determined the true calorie count of 24 snack foods, the national brands, chips, candy, bars, cookies, using the calorie meter. They found that the actual calorie content was 4% higher on average than labeled. In an informal report from the New York Times in 2013, a filmmaker had food scientists analyze 5 food items that he typically ate: Chipotle burrito, Subway, Starbucks, muffin, yada yada. The Subway and Starbucks items were fairly accurately labeled, but the other 3 food items contained far more calories than labeled. The burrito had 1295 calories, not 1175. A muffin had 735, not 640. The tofu had 548, not 228, which is really bad. So, and what about healthier food options? Is it any more accurate or less accurate? Well, there's still a discrepancy. In a journal in the American Dietetic Association, researchers purchased 39 reduced calorie frozen meals. Weight Watchers, Healthy Choice. And foods from chain restaurants, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Applebee's, they did the calorie meter again and revealed that the calorie counts were usually underestimated. The frozen foods average 8% more calories. Meanwhile, the restaurant foods average 18% more calories. And it goes on and on and on. So as you can tell by those studies, it's the calories are being underestimated. So what is the solution? What in the heck can you do? Well, for one, I don't think it's worth it unless you want to go to change.org and you want to vow for a campaign, which, hey, I'm not hating if you are, but I don't think, it's not going to get that far, because people just in general, it's not like the anti-smoking campaign. People just don't care, and people love to eat. So I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So what the heck can you do before I depart in this video? Well, I would just, if you are calorie counting, I would just assume that 20% margin, that 20% margin of error, and I would just assume that a particular food has a little bit more calories, especially if the scale's not moving in the right direction. So you eat a 100-calorie snack, you might as well just assume it has 110 calories or 20 calories or something like that. And by doing that, and you look at the scale after a couple days or a week, you, instead of losing 2 pounds, you might have lost more, because you assume the calories had more. There's a good chance, maybe by chance, some of these foods that you ate actually had less calories, so it's a win-win situation. The other thing you could do, well, I guess that's all you can do, because I don't really calorie count. I would just kind of go by the mirror, and I've talked about this in different videos. Check your measurements, see how you feel, how your clothes fit, because the scale, like I said in other videos in the past, is not the only indicator of success to reaching your goals. So that's about it. I don't want to get you all paranoid about the nutritional content on a label. Still go with it, because you have nothing else to go with if you do count calories, but do note that if you're tracking it to the T, there's gonna be some plus or minus error up to 20%, and there's nothing you can do about it right now other than just assume that the food that you consume, has more calories than that. That way, you'll be pleasantly surprised when you look at the scale and you go, oh wow, I actually lost more weight, because I probably overestimated the calories. So that's my time. Thanks for watching. Comments, questions, always welcome. Subscribe for more content if you're new to the channel, and thanks for all your support. Talk to you later.